What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Don't need the headphones in, absolutely unnecessary. We've got a hell of a lot to get through in today's episode, so we're going to get straight in it. First and foremost, if you could drop a thumbs up on the video, that'd be much appreciated. The more you drop likes on this series, the more I will upload it. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are wondering where the other Road to Glory is, the Pack to Glory. Right now I think Draft to Glory, Road to Glory plus bonus videos is a good mix. So the Pack to Glory will come back once we finish another series, or once, you know, I don't know. But it's not over or anything like that. It's you know, it's still here. So as you can see, I've been playing some offline games, so I am going to quick sell all of these players. The benefit of having a whole bunch of bronzes that don't sell for shit and playing offline with them is that once they're done, you quick sell them, you get 15 coins per person. It's not a lot, it's not crazy amounts, but it definitely helps the bank balance. And the fact that I got to play 7 games without needing fitness or contracts and earn those coins from those games, and then I get to discard them and just remove them from from the squad. I probably should have actually added a contract and sold that guy. He's got pretty good card, and the same with this guy, but we're going to quick sell him anyways, and then I need to build another bronze squad. So the reason why I play offline is threefold. Number one was to replace fitness on my gold team. Number two was to win the prizes that are pertinent to the offline stuff. And number three is to just generate coins. And the reason why I have to do that to generate coins rather than my traditional, typical bin sniping method is because, as I showed on a couple of episodes ago, for some reason, for me right now, bin sniping is proving really difficult. Not because I'm not quick enough, because I personally feel like I am quick enough, but because the game's lagging so much. And I just want to show you what that entails. So I made, in the last Road to Glory last year, I made a whole bunch of coins from bin sniping, picking up players a few thousand coins cheaper than they were worth, and selling them on, you know, for a little bit more to try and make profit. So Rakitic, for example, goes for 3,000 coin minimum. So we can sell him for 2,900 insta buy. 3,000 coins is 150 coins tax. So if we sell him for 2,900, we need to get him for at most 2,700 to be able to get ourselves any profit, even if it's just 50 coins. So what we do is we set it at 2,700. We then go through the min price. We wait till one pops up. Obviously, if we get one for 2,700, we're going to make about 50 coins, which isn't a lot. It's better than nothing, but it's not a lot. If we get one for a little bit cheaper, happy days. Now, typically the way bin sniping works is if you see the player there and it's listed instantly at that second that you search, so that it says 1 hour, you are the first one there. And as long as you're quick enough pressing A, you will get the card. If it already says 59 minutes, 59 seconds when it takes you into the player, you've probably missed out. There are occasions where you can still get it. For some reason now, not only do I miss out on the 1 hour pickups, the game starts lagging massively, and you're starting to see it now. Where every time the OK button thing takes a half a second or a quarter of a second longer to show up, it's because the game's lagging a little bit. And I haven't experienced it much before, other than pretty much the last sort of week or so. That being said, nobody's listing cheap Rakitiches, which is actually quite surprising because there's 50k packs in store right now. I thought I'd be able to pick up a few for a little bit cheaper. But you know, I don't want to sit here wasting loads of time. I was just kind of trying to show you guys that there was lag within the game, which I can't show you if no one pops. So we're not going to waste time on that. But rest assured, oh, you just sold something. Rest assured that you know, basically, I'm trying my best to make coins by bin sniping, but the lag that I'm experiencing on the game is causing me to not be able to do so. Right, I've been using the bronze pack method. As you can see here, we've got bronze players. That guy I just sold there. Some of them only sell for 150. Sometimes they sell for 200. Anytime I get a duplicate player, I just list the other player up. I bought and sold Tony Pulis for 200 each. There's a spreadsheet down below where you can track this. Some of the fitness cards go for 150. Sometimes they go for 200. In general, I do make profit on the cards. Somebody bought this guy. I have no idea why. The physical eventually sold. The training card I picked up for 2,400, sold for 2,900. Fitness cards 200. The contract, didn't expect that to sell, to be honest. I thought that wouldn't sell. I got that in a bronze pack, the silver contract there. It sold for 150. The DOST I bought for the tournament, the same with Lucas, Motta, and Zuma. I lost coins on Zuma and Motta. These managers here all sold for 800 because if you check the spreadsheet, I bought the Liga BBVA manager card for cheap. Bought the manager for even cheaper, put them together, sold them for a profit. Did I make a lot of profit? No. about 50 to 150 coins per manager. It's not worth much at all. Pulled the squad training fitness in a bronze pack. Picked up a couple of coaches for a bit cheap, and again a few managers. I did the same thing there, and Benaglio there also sold. So we're going to clear out what we did sell, and then what we didn't sell is all of this sort of stuff. I thought this guy might have sold. Like the tournament is still going on. I'm going to list him like really cheap. Let's list him for like 550. I assume he'll insta sell for 550. I also thought this guy might have sold as well, just because he's an Arsenal player. Again, bronze pack method OP. Hopefully we'll be able to get those guys to sell. There's a lot of things that won't sell, or it's not that they won't sell, but it's that they won't sell quickly. You know, there's basically, as you can see, I picked this guy for 1,200. The reason why I'm listing him for 1,000 to 1,400 is because I hope that eventually he will just sell. I hope eventually a lazy buyer will come and pick him up, and we'll be able to sell him quite like that. The same with Van der Wiel. Hopefully someone eventually, like, you know, list 1,100 on him. Eventually, all these bronze players, will they sell? Probably not, but you just never know the occasion where somebody just needs that player and will buy that player. So I keep relisting and relisting and relisting, and hopefully and eventually all these players will sell and will move on. And if they don't, if it becomes a time, like my trade pile quite now is pretty full. It's like 40 items or so in it. Fortunately, because you guys gifted it to me, I have a 100 space trade pile. If it gets to the point where the trade pile is full up to 100, that's when I'll start cutting the dead wood. You know, the players will get discarded, the healing cards will get sent to the club, the coaches will probably get discarded. But until that point, you know, you just never know when someone picks up one of these cards. And although it's only 200 coins, it's still a bonus 200 coins. So with that being said, guys, I say I have been playing a lot of offline games. You can track the offline games as well on the spreadsheet, and I'm at a point now where I think I'm ready to swap squads, to sell and move on. So we've got the main team here on the squad. I decided which ones I was going to keep, which ones I was going to get rid of. We're going to sell everyone that's on the bench, probably at the end of today's episode. We are going to play a couple of games just before that happens, so that we can use, you know, utilize the fitness. We've got almost 15,000. Well, we've got 15,500 coins now. Somebody else sold. Happy days. It was Jose Mourinho sold for 950, and I picked him up, I think, for like 600 or something. So very happy with that. And just a little tiny bit of profit, nothing major, but a little bit. And we've got 16,500 coins. We've got a pretty decent record. But like I say, I've been playing offline. Now I hate offline, but I have been playing offline. We need one more offline win in divisions to get ourselves, I think it's 1,200, 1,400 coins and a bronze pack. So one more win for that should be relatively easy. I played the offline cup again just to get fitness because FIFA's been really broken the last few days. I added that to get the fitness, and then we've got the free pack that I got from the special tournament with the PSG players, etc. It is a jumbo premium gold pack. It is untradeable, but the best player we get in here could potentially determine what team we go and build around in the next team. So we're going to open this pack right now. It's a free pack, it's an untradeable pack, but can it be fortunate for us? Can we get something special? We get, oh my god, we get, oh wait, it's a free pack. It doesn't necessarily mean he's the best player. It does, maybe it does mean he was the best player. So we get the contracts that are going to come in handy, the fitness cards. It's a shame we can't sell them. The physical cards, of course, we'll keep. Wow, that's actually really nice. That is an incredible free pack. We get two 1,000 coin bonuses, which is really nice. We get another free pack, which will be tradable, and it's a silver pack. We get a new kit, well, two new kits, which we're going to keep because there's no point discarding tradable players because you never know, you know, untradeable players because you never know when you're going to need them. So we got a Bayern player. We got quite a few Bundesliga players in there actually. We also got two BPL players. I'm not going to use Caballero, especially not after his performance today, but Dyer, for example, is quite good. 4-star skill moves, 91 pace, good dribbling. So we could build into a BPL squad. I've got now almost 19,000 coins. We've got a brand new stadium as well, so we no longer have to use the bronze stadium. We can change that, which is brilliant. It's now going to change the background as well. What we could do, I'm going to send all of these guys to the club. No one there is like outstanding. Dyer is pretty good. But we made some nice coins off that, and we get the free silver pack as well, which is going to be worth a little something. The fitness cards will sell, the contracts will sell, hopefully some of the players will sell, and we get an Italian left back. It's a shame he's got 68 pace, but the player in the pack was a rare player. We will be able to send the fitness card to the trade pile. There's a bonus 200 coins there, and as you guys saw before, the two contracts, the two silver contracts, oh sorry, the silver contract that I got before in a bronze pack did sell. So we'll try and sell the silver contracts, maybe get another 150 coins here or there. The passing, maybe this sells. Yeah, that sells for 150, so it might not sell for the 200, but it will definitely go for the 150. The kicking one will keep, that won't sell. This coach, like, he goes for minimum. I know he won't sell, but it's again one of those occasions where maybe he'll sell just because somebody needs to buy one quick and they manage to pick up mine, you know. The same with the defending coach here. We'll list them for a few times and eventually we will just discard them. We get a Lazio silver player, which could be pretty good. He might be worth a few hundred coins. There's only 4 of them on the market. There's one with a bid on it. His lowest bid is 400, so we'll list him up for 300, see if we can get rid of him. We get the Chipas left mid from Argentina. Again, we'll just take a look to see if there are any on the market. Okay, so he doesn't sell, so we could discard him. And then the Italian silver left back again, just to see if he does sell or if he doesn't sell. 650, 400. So there's not many on the market, and 3 of them don't have contracts. So if we can get 350 for him, again, it would be pretty decent. So that could have been a very nice silver pack in all, and might have earned us 1,000, maybe 1,500 coins. These badges don't sell for sure, so we will discard the rest of the pack. 122 coins. That puts us up at about 19,000 coins. I'm potentially tempted, that Arsenal right back sold as well, which is very nice. I'm potentially tempted to build into a BPL squad. I don't usually use a BPL, and I think Serie A was potentially the league I will go for next. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go and list all of these players on the bench, on the transfer list, to see what I can get, and then we'll see what we're working with to build into a second BPL team. I will be right back. Okay guys, so I listed all the players on the transfer market. A few of them have sold, as you can see, pretty instantly. I lost quite a few coins on some of the players due to the fact that I bought, like, right now is a terrible time to sell and a great time to buy, simply because there's so many, like the 50k packs, the 35k packs, the 25k packs, and the 15k packs due to FUT United, that players' prices are just really low. So whilst I did lose coins on these players, I'm not too fussed, because the players I'm going to buy in their place are going to gain value once FUT United is over and once these packs are gone. So I sold a few of the players already. We're up to 28, now 29, almost 30,000 coins. I'm tempted to go, like I say, I'm tempted to go BPL just because of that Dyer, but I think I'm going to actually go for Bundesliga. Bundesliga's got really strong defense, an incredible midfield, and of course players like Douglas Costa or Aubameyang up front. I think it'll be a nice change and a good mix. So I'm going to start going and buying the team up. We don't necessarily have to complete the team right now, because we do have now a fitness card, so we can play 2 or 3 games in divisions, apply that fitness card and go from there. But I pretty much know which kind of players I want to go for. First of all, we do want to start with Leno. Leno for a goalkeeper is absolutely solid. He's basically the cheap Neuer. I'm hoping we can get him for a relatively good price. Maybe I should buy like the marquee players first. I'm actually genuinely surprised at how expensive Leno is proving to be. I thought it'd be about 1,500, maybe 1,800 coins, but it looks like we're going to pay about 2,200 for Leno, maybe 2,300. I'll bounce between 22 and 23 for a brief second, and we get one there for 2,300. And he's got 8 contracts and 98 fitness, so a pretty decent start to building a team. It looks like we just sold another player on as well, and of course we've got a hell of a lot of stuff on the trade pile, on the transfer list. That Rafinha sold, actually made a bit of profit on him. We've got a hell of a lot of stuff on here, especially like the gold cards that will eventually still sell as well. So yeah, I'm happy that, we could have another, realistically, like 20,000 coins on the trade pile, which is a hell of a lot of coins to have just sitting there waiting to sell. It's going to really help us build into this this Bundesliga team. Next up, we want to get Diekmeyer. Now, Diekmeyer is super good and super cheap. Of course, I don't have to keep the Bundesliga. Wow, that is... somebody already took him. Yeah, I don't have to keep the Bundesliga team if we're not feeling it, if we're not liking it. If you guys want to see a specific league built, we can sell the Bundesliga team on. It won't be a problem. It's just for right now, like, thinking about the players that I want to play with, I think we've got a great chance to build into a really nice Bundesliga team here, which is exactly what we're going to try and do. We'll take this Diekmeyer just because he's got the 99 fitness. Even though they're probably going to sit on the bench for the first game, we'll send him to the club. Next up, we need the left back. Left back's a bit of an interesting one. We actually have that Bernat that we picked up, so in the pack. So we'll keep Bernat for the left back now. The centre-backs are an interesting one. There's a lot of really good centre-backs, and there's a lot of really expensive centre-backs, but there's also a hell of a lot of really, really cheap centre-backs, which is very nice, obviously. Benatia, for me, fantastic centre-back, medium work rate, 6'3" tall. Socrates, another great opportunity to pick a player, 6'1", medium. Great pace, great defending and physical. Naldo, another great choice, 88 defending, 73 pace, high medium, which could be quite bad. But I think we're going to go with Benatia and Socrates. I think as a pairing, they will be a frightening choice to start with. You know, it's not like we're going for the Boatengs just yet, but look how cheap he is. For a guy who's 84 rated and utterly immense, we're going to be paying 1,100 coins. If that one's fresh, we'll take the fresh one just because I'm just weird like that. I don't know. I like fresh players sometimes when it's utterly unnecessary. So we'll start with Benatia. We'll move on to Socrates. We'll see what we've got left by the end of this as well. Jesus, look, how cheap are these centre-backs? I bet they end up playing like absolute muggins, don't they? I bet they end up playing super bad, and I end up losing all my games with them. But that's the defence and the goalkeeper complete now, guys. There was another Socrates for 1,000 there, but because he's worth 1,100 anyway, there's no point me picking him up just to sell him on again. That now leaves the 3 midfielders. I'm going for the same formation, the 4-3-2-1. So we're going to be taking a look at the same sort of positions and players. Vidal, although we can afford him, probably just ruins the rest of the budget. Thiago is a great choice. I really like Thiago in this game. The 4-star skill moves as well, very effective. Muller wouldn't be a bad shout if we could get him at centre mid for quite cheap. Gundogan, of course, with the upgraded Gundogan, definitely someone I want to look to. So I think Thiago and Gundogan will be the first 2 midfielders we look into. After that, Mario Götze would be good, but I probably need a more defensive-minded midfielder, although Gundogan kind of fits that defensive-minded area. Wonder how much that Xhaka is. So he's a bit too expensive. We're going to go for the upgraded Gundogan as well. So we'll go with Gundogan. We'll go with Thiago. And then maybe we'll put like Luis Gustavo in the middle. He's relatively cheap. He's very good. And I think he'll be an absolute beast. So that'll be the 3 midfielders we go for. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to afford... Douglas Costa on one of the, for the right hand side. So hopefully we can find one of his 83 rated cards. Let me actually have a look real quick what he's going for his 83. So his lowest price 83 right now is 4,100 coins, which is pretty decent for an upgraded card. It is going to decline in price over time. Probably will drop down to like 3,000 maybe 3,500, but 4,100 coins for apparently not even 4,200 coins now. This Gundogan card is getting to be oh, it's because I've got it at CDM. That would make sense. Let's turn that to any, and now let's put this down to 4,000 again. Hopefully you guys don't mind that I'm building the team through the video. There is a Gundogan right there for us, 4,000 coins. We will take him. Thank you very much. That's actually the cheapest one on the market as well. So we get ourselves a İlkay Gundogan, the 83 upgraded version. Next card we were going to go for was Luis Gustavo. I actually already had a Gustavo in the club because of the Wolfsburg players that we needed. So it's a bit of a shame. We actually might be paying top buck for him as well, due to the fact that Wolfsburg players are still in high demand. There's one there for 950. There's another one there for 950. We'll take this one because he's got... Oh, crap. It's going to be gone. Watch me try and buy it and it'll be gone. Oh, no, it's still there. So 950 coins for Luis Gustavo, which is brilliant. And then last but not least in midfield, we're going to go for Thiago. Thiago is a really good midfielder in this game. The only problem I find with him is that his fitness levels aren't always the best. Quite a few games that I've played with him in draft and such, by the end of the game, he's just dead. So we're going to have to be careful with that. Maybe we'll change him for... I know you guys love like Kalanoglu. I think I said his name right. I know you guys like really enjoy him as a player. So we could, change up and get him at some point. But for right now, I think this will be the midfield. It'll be, in my opinion, a really strong, really good midfield. Let's get one with 99. Let's see if we can find one with more contracts rather than fitness. Not that we particularly need contracts. We do have a lot of contracts, but I'll take this one here with 28 contracts and 80 fitness. He is going to sit on the bench for the first game. That now leaves us with 18,200 coins to get ourselves a striker. a left wing, and a right wing. So first and foremost, I want to go and take a look at how much Douglas Costa is. If I remember correctly, he was around 17,000 coins. If he is 17,000 coins, we won't get him to begin with. We'll go with like Schürrle and maybe Vieirinha, and then Aubameyang up front. But if he is around like maybe 16 or 15,000 coins, I'll sacrifice those players for... Oh wow, he is super cheap. He has gone down in price massively. Oh my god, he's like 12k. This is absolutely insane. I can't believe how cheap he is right now. That is genius. When I did him for my Stream to Glory account, he was like 17,000 coins, and now he's looking to be like 10,000. He's like 10,000 coins, 10,500 coins. We'll take him. I'm actually kind of glad that one sold, because I want to get him in the right wing or right forward position. Typically the right forwards are a bit more expensive, but yeah, the right wing position benefits me massively. We'll take this one. We're gonna have to add a fitness card to him, because even after one game out, he's not gonna really help. So we get Costa. I then want to get Aubameyang, which I think we can afford Aubameyang, and then last but not least, it will be Schürrle. So I'm not going to be able to afford the upgraded Aubameyang, but we will be able to afford an Aubameyang, I'm sure, for 7,200 coins. And then it just matters whether or not we can afford Schürrle, or if we're going to have to be creative with our discards. So Aubameyang is actually going to take up pretty much the rest of our cash flow. 6,800 coins there. We'll take him for 6,800 coins. That leaves us with 400 coins, which obviously isn't the greatest amount. But what we're going to go and do first and foremost is we're going to go and play a game. We'll go and play a game with our main team, get half the fitness back on the gold team, and hopefully after we've done that, we'll have enough coins to be able to pick up the Schürrle at left forward. If not, we'll have to play a second game with this team, but I will see you guys at the match. Okay guys, here we go into the game. This is our first game in Division 6, and he's got a full 4-1-2-1-2 BPL team. It's actually a really nice team. Koscielny, Otamendi, Lloris. He hasn't got the upgraded versions of the players, which is nice. He's got the Shaqiri, Depay, Sturridge and Remy up front, Cazorla, Ramirez. Really, really tidy team. Like, Division 10 through 7 is relatively easy. 6, 5 and 4. Where it starts to get a little bit more difficult. So hopefully our team is good enough, hopefully I'm good enough to pick up a win, get the coins we need, and get Andre Schürrle to complete our Bundesliga team. Let's go. We've read that. We've done really well to get that as well. Here's Kovacic, Parejo, Rakitic, Parejo. I can't get the ball away. DeMarcos does really well there. Parejo turns that in. Carlos Vea's got a bit of space here. Carlos Vea still going. Carlos Vea beats the defender. What is that? Why has he chipped that? There's no way on earth I would try and chip the shot from there. That's crazy. All right, Hesse. Oh, that's bad again. That's a great tackle from Hesse. Into Vea. Vea into Griezmann. Griezmann to Rakitic. Griezmann goes back through. Griezmann with a shot. What a save from Lloris. What an incredible save. Maybe I should have gone across the keeper. Tried to go for the near post. I don't think it was. Is that not a penalty, ref? I just seen him take him down there in the box. Rakitic gets the ball here, and I've lost out on the possession there. He's got a good shooting opportunity there. Diego Alves with a lovely save. Shaqiri's got... Oh, no. The defender wouldn't change. Oh, that's perfect from Tremoulinas. Hesse, please get there. He has done. Griezmann has got the space. Has he got the pace? He's around one defender. He's around another defender. Griezmann. That's a great tackle. I'd lost the chance. I should have shot a little bit earlier, but that is a great tackle nonetheless. Oh, Diego Alves, what a save. We're into the 90th minute now. The ball gets pumped up the field from me. I'm actually going to steal that as well. Is that a foul, ref? That is a foul. We've got a free kick. Hopefully it's in his half. If it's in his half, I've got a chance. It's not. It's just outside of his half. It's going to be difficult for me to score in time because there's not much time left. We're going to play it down the right-hand side, though. DeMarcos. DeMarcos steals it. It's into Vea. Oh, that's a great tackle. And that is full time. And that was... one of the most frustratingly boring games of FIFA I've ever played. Hopefully I brought the match stats back and you guys will see the possession came back in my favour a massive amount in the second half. He had 58% by the end of the first half. We got 483 coins, which is obviously pretty good. I pulled it all the way back, almost even. It was just an insanely boring game. The first half, he literally just kept swinging it between his defenders to defense to defense to defense. He had 8 shots. I don't think he had any like shots really of note. No, you can see his shots like just from wayward. I suppose I had a few long shots myself. I did test his keeper a couple of times. The most disappointing one was that Rakitic chance. Where I felt like Rakitic should have been hitting that near post and it just went straight at the keeper. I knew it was going to be a bit more difficult in Division 6. I didn't realise it'd be so boring. I didn't realise he would play so negatively. You know, even when I had the ball, he was just like not really trying to do much with it. Like, he wasn't trying to oppress me or attack me. When he got the ball, he would just constantly cut backwards, pass it back to his defence and then come forwards, and cut backwards and pass it back to his defence and come forwards. And whilst people might argue that's football, that's what a lot of real life team does. This isn't real life, this is Ultimate Team. But to his credit, he managed to get a draw. I don't know how often you guys ever see 0-0s, but here is one of them. Let's go and see how many coins we got if we sold anything on a trade pile and if we can afford ourselves that Schürrle card. Alright guys, so we are up to 2,200 coins. We sold a couple of items off the trade pile. Adjuries went and that Wolfsburg player eventually went. I had a feeling he might, you know, eventually sell. So happy with that. So we've got 2,200 coins. Hopefully that's enough to buy Schürrle. If not, I'll be quite upset. Andre Schürrle. He's going to be a really good player for the team. I think having a Bundesliga team and a La Liga team is a really nice thing. I think it'll be a good team to have. Let's see if there's any left wings for 2,200. There's a few there. What one we'll take? We'll take this one. 88 and 88. So we get Schürrle. We've got 150 coins left. We've got a record of 41, 2 and 1. Of course, there are a considerable amount of offline games on there. And I will continue to play offline games when I'm not recording. The reason why I play offline games when I'm not recording rather than on, you know, any other kind of game like online is because when I play offline games, you guys don't want to see me play against AI. It's literally either for fitness or just to gain coins. And because I'm struggling, like I said, to be able to generate coins through sniping due to the fact that the game lags a lot for me, playing offline games is one of the better ways to do it. So we get Burnout there on the bench as well, and I'm just gonna add that Dyer card on there. Is that a whole team that we've got? Oh no, there's Schürrle. Schürrle's the last card that we need to put on. And then that's the whole team complete. So the new team is going to be Leno, Bernat, Socrates for the two centre-back partnerships. Then we've got Diekmeyer and Bernat in defence. I will improve that left-back spot relatively quickly as soon as we can. We've got Costa and Schürrle for the wings with Aubameyang up front. Then Gundogan, Gustavo and Thiago in midfield. It's a nice set of teams that we can improve. Like, there's a lot of upgrades available for each team, a lot of positions we can change, a lot of things we can do. So I think working towards an inform will probably be the next item on the agenda. But this is going to be the end of the video, guys. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I know I spoke for probably 15 to 20 minutes at the start, so this might be 20 to 30 minutes. It might be a little bit too long for my likings with not as much gameplay as I would have hoped. However, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.